which supports active AEA members, and so in honor of Dr. Hubbert and Dr. Reed. Now, before I make that presentation, I ask that if you were an AEA member when these two outstanding gentlemen took the helm at AEA, please stand. If you joined AEA, AERA anytime during your career, please stand. If you joined AEA, AERA in retirement, please stand if you're not already standing. Now, join me in a standing ovation to thank Dr. Paul Hubbert and Dr. Joe Reed. Dr. Reed, I'd like to present a facsimile check for $10,000 representing the contributions made by individuals, local units, and AERA to the foundation. A list of those who contributed is in your goodie bag. Would either of you gentlemen like to make some comments as to the contribution? Dr. Reed?
Thank you. I have a written message from Dr. Hubbert that he wanted me to share with you this morning, and this is what it says. It says, AEA has always represented educators who are active. However, as education became more complex, it was important that educators, support personnel, and students entering education became one family. The retired division of AEA had a difficult time in getting started. Mr. W.E. Snuggs of Sylacauga was president with a membership of slightly less than 2,000 statewide. Realizing the importance of retirees to the education family, I approached Mr. Snuggs about the possibility of getting background payroll deduction through the retirement system. He readily agreed, and soon the membership started growing. Today, AEA, AERA represents more in membership than most any other state in the nation. This is a tribute to your continued dedication to education. On a personal note, my plans would be with you today, but the doctors at UAB said otherwise. I was ordered to do three things: eat, walk, and rest. There is a possibility that I may have to have some extensive surgery, and to be able to do so, I will have to rebuild my body weight, so there at least will be a good chance the surgery will be successful. Please accept my apology for not being able to attend this meeting. I wish for you a great meeting and hope we can get through this legislative session without harm to our retirement system. Continue to work with Henry Mabry and Janice Charlesworth, because they represent the best chance we have of fighting back the Republicans to protect the Education Trust Fund and our retirement system. The legislature will take the money unless we stop them. Have a great meeting, and thank you for this recognition.
President John Paul, officers, head table, and those of you who are pretending that you are old enough to retire. The way you look, I just don't believe you retired, but I guess we all are here. And thank you so much for this presentation this morning, Mr. President. And thank all of you for your support over the years. Over the years. So important. 47 years, you supported me as an individual. Over the year, you have supported the Alabama Education Association. I did talk to Paul yesterday afternoon, and I think Henry summarized it pretty well. I think whatever Paul wrote, that was it. But Paul said the same thing to me, so I don't have to repeat that. A couple of things I want to say before I have my seat. Again, you look beautiful. We have a challenge in front of us. A serious challenge. The challenge is we are under attack, as Paul just suggested in his letter. People, it is very serious. It is very serious. And the only way we're going to win this fight is to join hands and fight back. We have to fight back. You read that Tamika's going to inherit the earth. And it is true that Tamika's going to inherit the earth, but not right now. We have to fight back. How can we fight back? Already there are plans on the table. Greg Graves and Henry and Sankfield and the whole AEA family, the president and all. We're having a mass rally on the campus, on the state capitol on the 14th day of this month. People, you got to be there. You have to be there. There's no reason for you not being there. Just be there. If you know if you have to come by car, come by car. If you have to come by bus, come by bus. Whatever it is that you have to put aside, you come to Montgomery that day. If you can't come by some fashion vehicle, get the ox cart and start early. But you sure to come, because we are going to have to be there and show our numbers. They're going to be counted. There's 105,000 folk in this organization. They're going to be counted. We come up with 5,000 people, we're going to be looked at as though nobody else is concerned. So if for some reason you cannot be there, and it may be some reason you can't be there, then send somebody. Send a student. Send a neighbor. Pay their way. Be sure, don't just tell them to go. Say, look, I can't be there, but I'm going to pay your way to go. We have to have a crowd there that day to show our strength. Call your legislators. Some of these guys, you folks talk, and I'm not going to blame you for them going astray. You can't help that. But the bottom line is call these legislators who are out trying to take our health care, undermine our retirement system. That's what it's going to take. And you can help. And let me say this, and I'll have my seat. The fight is on. We got to save our schools. And I'll tell you a couple of things, and I'm reminded of this little joke that you teachers would appreciate, since all of us are teachers. There was a little boy one time that he told me to learn the 23rd Psalm. And all the kids learned the 23rd Psalm but this little boy. He just couldn't learn it. But that night at the ceremony program, his teacher said, well, son, just get up and say what you know. He said, I don't know it. He said, just say what you know. He got up and said, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. And that's all I need to know. Let the Lord be our shepherd. We will not want. That's all we need to know. We cannot believe what these papers are saying, what these legislators are saying. And one thing, someone asked, what can we do? Let me tell you two things I ask you to do. Aside from coming to that meeting, support those gentlemen down there. Support our executive secretary. Support our associate executive secretary. They deserve your support. Don't look for me. I'm 73 years old. Stayed on the job 47 years. Don't look for Paul, 76 years old. Don't look for us. We left in time so they can have a chance and we can try to help them. But y'all support these men. They're going to need to. Don't say, look for good things to talk about. Good things to talk about. One time before, I was new on the job. I was 26 years old. New on the job. Struggling trying to find my way. But somebody helped me. Somebody helped her. Y'all help these people. And don't listen. Don't listen to them Republicans talking. And the story is told, I'm going to have my seat. This man came into town one night, and he needed a place to stay. And he's an undertaker. He said, I don't have nowhere to stay. He went to the undertaker. Undertaker said, man, I don't run a hotel. I said, yeah, I got one of those for you. He said, but it's raining, it's cold, I got to have somewhere to stay. And then undertaker said, well, I tell you what you do. So you come back here, and I'll let you stay back in the back here. I got some bodies back here, but you just get on them cooling bowls back there and stay there. So, and the undertaker got ready to leave, he told the man in charge for the night. He said, I got to go, and I got a man here, he's and don't bother letting the rest of the night, he didn't want he'll leave. Then, but the guy who he left in charge had the emergency, he had to leave. And his helper came in. And he told his helper, but I got to go, said, you can go and borrow those bottles, and we'll, I'll just get them done before the boss man comes in the morning. And so, the young man said, all right. So the next morning, the undertaker came in. And the young man wanted to really impress the boss man. He hit his hand and said, got them all. He said, well, that's good. He said, what time was that guy in the corner? What time did he leave this morning? He said, you mean the one way back in the corner? He said, yeah. He said, no, he tried to tell me he wasn't there. He tried to tell me. Said, but he was